prize right here being in the tribe. All right, Cease, let's get to it, man. On Fridays, you and I each come with 3 different keys that we think if the Broncos achieve, they will win the football game. So what are your 3 keys?
My 3 keys start with flooding.
Oh, wow.
Not the flood insurance that you talk
about
that you have on your townhome, even though there's never been a flood there. But yeah, flood concepts will work, meaning you bootleg and you roll out with Bo, okay? Dallas runs cover 3, and this is from data that Kev discovered using an NFL tool, so this is what NFL teams know. Cover 3, they run it 35% of the time. Cover 2 is the second most. They run it 23% of the time. But in a cover 3 defense, you run a flood, meaning you have 3 targets on one side of the field. I want Sean Payton to bootleg, roll out with Bo Nix, and flood one side of the field. You've got a deep target, you've got a middle target, you got a short target. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
And you take off to run if it's not there. So imagine the Jake Plummer thing where you bootleg, you roll out. You're going to have 3 options. Everyone's going to be flowing likely to the right side, although Bo can do it to the left. But either way, flood the side of the field, make the defenders make a decision in that zone look. And then Bo, I have faith, will make the right decision. So first key to this game, flood them.
Okay.
Flood the Cowboys defense. One side of the formation, 3 receivers. Let's go.
I'm picturing Jake Plummer doing all that right now. I can see it in my head. All right, couple questions on that one. Well, a stat to help you and back you up on that. About 18% of his passes are designed rollouts for Bo. So it's a pretty high rate in the NFL. And if you are going to see a lot of cover, if you're going to see a lot of cover 3, Todd Archer just told us they want to use Ferguson up that seam. Now, is it Troutman? I can't believe I said that. Is it Ingram?
Yeah.
Who's the tight end that can then run that same route against the Cowboys and what they want to do?
It should be Ingram. Now, I want flood concepts more so than vert, which is the other way you beat cover 2 or cover 3. It's to just send everybody deep. You've got a couple of guys that can do that. You've got Marvin Mims that can do that, Troy Franklin that can do that. It would have been Evan Ingram, but it's not clicking with him in the deep stretching of the field. Mm-hmm. So he's more of that intermediate target when you flood one side of the field.
Yeah. He's not even the Jared Leto Joker at this point. He's the Joker from the original Batman TV series where people are like, yeah, I haven't seen that. That doesn't exist in my world.
Oh, Batman 66?
Yeah. With the bam, pow! Those kind of things.
And he wouldn't go over his mustache. Cesar Romero,
that's it.
Yeah. So he wouldn't shave his mustache, so he'd just put white paint over the mustache.
Yeah.
No, this is the Joker from some fan film. That's not good. So that's my first key to this game.
Number 2.
Number 2, J.K. Dobbins got to get 20 carries.
Wow.
Sean. Way to play defense against Dak is keep him cold on the sidelines. If he's drinking Gatorade, he's not scoring points against you. How do you do that? You run the heck out of the ball. This ties into the first concept, which is flood concepts. If you run the ball and you do bootlegs, again, everyone think Jake Plummer. I want Bo Nix to do his best Jake Plummer impression this Sunday. That could mean a big, sweet Broncos victory. So that works from running the ball, flooding the side of the field you're passing to, and making the read simple for Bo. But it all begins with 20, not 19, not 15, not my usual 16.
Yeah.
I am demanding 20 carries from J.K. Dobbins. You want a victory? Tell me the number's 20.
I love this. Because 20 is the number that we said going back to the early parts of the season, and then it was Kevin that actually found out Sean has done that very little. Like on a hand or a couple of handfuls of times, he's given a running back 20 carries in a game. So I love that you're calling for it because I want it every single week.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Does that mean like 25 touches is what the guy could get if it went the way you're calling for? Because he's not going to get goose eggs in the passing game, right?
Well, do you want me to put my tinfoil hat on or no?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay, well.
One of my favorite things you do.
I think this is now the time to say Tyler Bidet could be the receiving back here. So you're saying 25 touches. I'm just saying 20 carries, bro.
Okay.
If it's 20 carries and nothing else, I'm fine. I think Tyler Bidet might be the second back now.
So that would...
I'm just guessing.
In my mind, that goes, hey, R.J. Harvey scored a real big touchdown in the fourth quarter on a pass play. That means it'd be 28 on the field and not 12?
Yeah, well, what's 12 doing to earn his spot on the field? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not giving you pushback. I'm just asking a question.
Right, and that's why it's tinfoil hat that Bidet does a little bit more this week, but that's just a educated guess. Could totally be wrong, but that's what I'm looking at. So flood, run, the third key I think is important for all of us.
What's that?
I want us to all be like MC Hammer.
Are we going to wear the same pants?
Yes.
Yes.
And we're going to pray.
Oh.
Because when you face this Cowboys offense, that's why we pray. You're going to have to pray. I with this personnel grouping and without Dre Greenlaw, I can't tell you assuredly, like, they're going to stick it to the Cowboys offense. I can't tell you assuredly they're going to stop Javonte Williams. I can't tell you with certainty they're going to slow down Jake Ferguson and CeeDee Lamb. That's no problem. Lamb could eat. Pickens could eat. Ferguson could eat. Williams could eat. And that means Dak is eating.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of eating there.
Yeah.
I mean, it will be like Zeke, except fat Zeke when you had the midriff showing, and it was fat Zeke, right? Doing
Why
the
did he
eat
wear
thing.
that shirt when he was a little chubby?
I mean, if you're going to do it, show the belly, belly, right?
Yeah, Quinn Miners does it. I get it.
Quinn Miners or Zeke Elliott. They kind of look the same. But, like, for me, all those guys are going to eat, and all I can tell you defensively, after studying this Cowboys offense, talking to people around that team, I'm going to be praying that the Broncos defense does get that Nick Benito scoop and score we had on Mile High Moment here on YouTube of, hey, it's going to be a PS2 pick six.
Nice.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'd love to see that.
But we're all going to have to pray that this Broncos defense can do that. They just have too many options. There's just too many weapons. So just
key number 3 is hoping and wishing
and praying. Yeah. Key number 3 is, God, if you're listening, help! That's what it is.
I like that. Well, if you do want to, get at Dak a little bit more, make it less difficult on your defense. I said it yesterday. He's been sacked 8 times, but 5 of those have come in the last couple of weeks, and he hasn't had to deal with any pressure. Cease. He's only feeling pressure on about 30% of his dropbacks. It's the 7th lowest rate in the entire NFL. That's going to be different because you're facing a really, really good Denver defensive line. But is it something where you go, hey, we're going to trust the 4 guys up front, 3 or 4 guys up front, drop a bunch of people in coverage, and make Dak show us he's comfortable in the pocket with people around him?
Yeah.
We'll see if he can do it, because we're watching some highlights on McAfee's show right here, and that dude is clean. The operation is smooth in the pocket from Dak Prescott so far.
Okay, Cornbread's calling out for some R.J. Harvey Mile High moments.
Oh, I like that.
And he says to me, Cornbread57 says, I remember all this, Cecil, and will remind you of all your doubt in the legend of R.J. Harvey. Dude, I'd love it. I'm the guy that called for Harvey to do more, and I said in week 6, I'm going to be different. If he doesn't do it, what's he done? 150-yard carry and a touchdown in the 4th quarter. Okay, not going to take anything away, but let's, Cornbread, I would love for you to tell me I'm wrong with RJ. RJ's got to start doing something.
Was it in life? Give me that cornbread. Remember?
Yes.
How did you get the name Corn?